Hey guys! Before we get started, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody that subscribed to my channel. I just hit 500 subscribers yesterday, and while I know that's not like super a lot compared to the big YouTubers, it is a ton to me, and to know that 500 people subscribed to my content because they like what they saw is just very encouraging, and I'm just super grateful for you all that are watching my videos and supporting me, so thank you so much. And just to show my thanks, I'm going to be doing a giveaway soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Probably be doing it within the next week or two. So just to be sure, if you're not, to subscribe to my channel by hitting the little button down here, and also hitting the notification button next to it so you don't miss when I post that giveaway video. But seriously guys, thank you for supporting me on my YouTube journey. I really do appreciate every single one of you. Thank you. I am really excited because I'm reviewing one of NYX's new lines. NYX is one of my all-time favorite makeup brands because the quality is there, but it's also very reasonably priced. So they came out with the new In Your Element line, and the one that really stuck out to me was the Fire In Your Element. And we got all these colors here, and they're gorgeous, very good quality. The blendability on these was awesome. I didn't experience hardly any fallout. Then I also got the 3 lipsticks that go with the Fire palette. They are the matte red, the matte mauve, and the glossy black. So I tried them all for you. This is the glossy black that I have on my lips right now. So if you guys are interested in seeing my thoughts on the new Fire palette and lipsticks, please keep watching. Okay, so here are my swatches. Some of them you can't see because they're literally the color of my skin, which is ghost white. But you can see the palest one is number 1. It's right here, and that's that kind of chartreuse color. Again, I don't think that you can even see that on camera, but off camera, I think it's my ring light that's kind of throwing it off. Off camera, you can actually see it. Here's number 2, which is like this creamy yellow color. It kind of looks like pollen. It's like that kind of yellow. All the ones down here are the primer land, so I put all eye primer down here, and up here is without primer. Here we have number 3, which is just kind of like a neutral brown. Over here we have this like mauvey, dusty rose color. I love this color, I think it's gorgeous. I used this on my eye today. Next up we have number 5, which is sort of like a shimmery, charcoaly brown. So I'm not sure what kind of look I want to do. I feel like I definitely want to dig into these like fall-y colors, like the reds and the oranges and browns. There's this beautiful like rusty purple color that is gorgeous, but I don't know what I want to do. Let's just start and see what happens. I'm just going to go into this pale shade here. I don't know if these have names. Oh, it's just numbered. So if you look on your packaging, this is number 3. And I'm just going to take this as my transition shade right in the crease there. Okay, and to darken up the crease, I'm going to go in with number 4 right here on a fluffy brush again. It's more of a structured fluffy brush though. And I'm taking that, focusing that a little bit more in the crease. And right off the bat, it looks like that first one I put on was more like my skin tone, so it was harder to notice, but this one is showing up, and they seem to be pretty pigmented. And they're blending out pretty well. NYX is one of my favorite brands just because it's so affordable, but I don't feel like I'm losing out on quality too much. And I'm just blending that through with a bigger fluffy brush. This is Sedona Lace EB13. So if you can see there my crease, this color is really pretty. It's like a nice rusty color, again good for fall. And like I said, quite pigmented, so we're off to a good start. This like green color, it's like not picking up well on camera, but it's kind of like a chartreuse color, if you know what that is. People don't say chartreuse too often, but it's kind of like a metallic lime green. It's hard to explain, but it's kind of calling out to me, and I want to use it with an orange. I feel like it's like giving me some 70s vibes, which I love. So we'll try to see if we can incorporate that somehow. But for now I'm taking the flat end of this fluffy brush. It just came in my Naked palette. And I'm going to dip it in number 9 here. And I'm going to pack this on my eyelid. And I'm just going like halfway, a little bit more than halfway over here, because I think I want to use that limey color towards the inner corner of my eye. I don't know how that's going to look, but we'll see. I'm also not noticing any fallout whatsoever with these, so that's awesome. They're also, the consistency of them, they're powdery, but like they're nice and smooth and buttery, so I think that's what's giving them nice blendability. Alright, I'm going to take the other side of my flat brush here and dip it in number 2 and go towards the inner corner here and just kind of marry these two colors together. And I'm just using my brush here, like the flat end, and going over the seam where these two meet and just rubbing them together just to make it nice and seamless. Alright, then I'm going to go back in with number 1. I don't know why I love this color so much. I don't know how it's going to look on me. We'll see. And I'm just putting that right over the yellow color. This one actually isn't showing up very well. I'm going to try wetting my brush with some setting spray here. And see if I can't get this to show up a little bit more. It's coming through a little bit, but to be honest, this color is not very pigmented. I don't know, maybe it's because I used the yellow underneath of it and it's kind of like disguising it, but even when I put it on my hand, and I'll do swatches for you guys as well, but even when I put it on my hand, it's not really like coming through too well. Alright, the next thing I want to do, this color is also calling out to me. It looks gorgeous. It's this like purpley rusty color. I'm going to take that again on my brush and go into my crease with this to darken it up. And I'm going to bring this color all along the whole expanse of my crease and even into the inner corner here, just so that we have a nice contrast between that chartreuse color and this rust color. So even though this is a darker color, I am still not noticing any fallout on my cheek at all, which is really nice. Even like a high quality, expensive shadows like Urban Decay or whatever, they always seem to fall out on my cheek all the time. So the fact that there's no fallout with these NYX ones is pretty awesome. Okay, I'm just taking a smaller dome brush and going into that same color. I want to bring this onto, it's very well into my crease right now, but I want to bring it onto the outer V as well. I want this to be like a nice smoky look. Alright, so I got the colors where I want them. I'm just going back in with my Sedona lace brush and I'm going to blend everything together. Alright, so I just popped a nude pencil in my waterline. The next thing I want to do is go in with number 4 here with a very small dome brush. And I'm going to take this along my lash line down here. And I'm bringing this right towards the inner corner and then dipping down just a little bit. The next thing I want to do is go in with my dome brush again in number 9. And this is that just bright orange we have on the top of the lids. And I'm going to take that right under that shadow. Alright, I'm going back in with my chartreuse color, praying that it will work for me. And I'm going to bring this in my inner corner. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's not judge this too harshly. I really think that it was because I put the yellow underneath first, because it's showing up. I'm not sure if it's showing on camera, but I can see it here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pop a winged liner on this. It's not NYX, it's not part of this collection, so I'm just going to do this off camera really quick because it's not so relevant. Alright, while I was off camera, like I said, I did my winged eyeliner, and I also just felt like I should just do my mascara, and I glued on some lashes while I was off camera as well. Eyes and face are done. The next thing we're going to do is move on to the lips. So I'm going to start with the matte mauve. And again, this one's like sweating. Are you okay? So let's just go ahead and apply this bad boy. Wow, it's like, it is matte. And it's also incredibly creamy. I honestly did not expect this texture. Okay, I think this color is gorgeous. I actually really like with this eye look as well. The formula is like super smooth and creamy on my lips. It is matte. It's got a slight sheen to it, but I would say like 90% matte. It doesn't feel like it's going to be drying at all. A lot of times when you get like these matte lipsticks, they feel like crusty and dry on your lips. Granted, I just put it on and I don't know how it's going to feel in a few hours, but right now it feels really, really good. 5 stars. Okay, sorry if my lips look a little bit irritated. I actually had to rub it pretty hard to get that off. Next up is the matte red. I don't wear red lipsticks too often. Let's check it out. So as I'm applying this, I see it's definitely a blue base, which I definitely like because blue base red lipsticks will make your teeth look whiter, whereas if you get like a yellowy orange base red lipstick, it's going to make your teeth look yellow. Again, this is super creamy, and it's just like gliding on like nobody's business. Okay, this is a gorgeous red, and I can really see myself wearing this. Fancy, in my opinion. But as you can see, it's got blue undertones, so my teeth look nice and white with it. But overall, yeah, it's just got that, it's got the same consistency as the mauve one. Super creamy, super pigmented. It just went on like butter and feels like butter on my lips. Not drying whatsoever, but again, I don't know what it's gonna feel like a few hours from now. I think this is another winner. Really awesome quality lipstick. This one is gonna be a jerk to get off though, I can tell already. Okay, I can't get it off any more than this without totally ruining my entire foundation on my face, so I'm not gonna go there. Okay, last and probably least is gonna be this glossy black. Again, I'm kind of leery about this. I heard some not so good reviews about it. I'm not a huge like glossy person, and I just feel like if it's gonna be black, it should be matte. I feel like black matte lips can look super beautiful, but glossy, I don't know. Alright, let's do this! So this one is a lot more slippery than the other two. This feels like butter as well, but more like melted butter. It's very creamy. I can see why some people were complaining about it being translucent because it's kind of so thin and creamy that it's moving around a lot. Here it is. I actually kind of like it. Am I crazy? I feel like it actually looks a little bit good. I don't know, I'm getting totally like grungy 90s vibes from this, and I really like it. So let's talk about it a little bit. So compared to the other two, it's definitely more like I can feel it moving around more because it's a glossy consistency. But like I heard a lot of complaints about it being translucent and like streaky in some places, and I'm honestly not seeing that at all on my lips. I do wish it was a matte formulation, but I'm not mad at it. I don't think this is like obviously an everyday look, but if you're going out at night and want to be sassy, I feel like this might be a good lipstick. Something I am noticing is it is getting on my teeth quite a bit. So that's it, guys. That is my review of the new NYX Fire in Your Element. Overall, I really did love all the pieces here. The only thing that I'm having a little bit of issue with is this black lipstick. Like I said, it's transferring on my teeth and it's smudging around just a little bit. But honestly, just a little bit. I feel like I can probably live with it. If you guys want to see a review of the other In Your Element palettes and lipsticks, please let me know by leaving it in the comment section down below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a like and also subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the little button right down here. And once you hit that subscribe button, don't forget to hit the little notification bell right next to it so you can be notified every single time I upload a video. As always, if you have any requests for anything, whether it be review, a beauty tutorial, or Halloween tutorial, please don't forget to leave your requests in the comment section down below. And again, just want to say thank you so much for you guys who are watching my channel and supporting me and subscribing. I really do appreciate every single one of you that are watching my content and enjoying it, so thank you. And don't forget, I do have that giveaway coming up, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See ya!